Where I'm from here in small town USA, or as we like to call it, Southern Appalachia, most people grow up and marry a big old girl that's got 7 acres of cellulite into 7 assorted different Disney character sets of scrub. Got 2 first names, and y'all move a trailer in your mommy and daddy's backyard and live happily ever after. Just kidding. You actually move in and get to work on your second youngin' and your first divorce. Or you end up like my homeboys with a 10-pound toothpick of a tit stick named Tanya. Get you a 2-tone trailer and tramlin', trap till you die. Write rap songs on your bucket when you ain't got no water and you gotta take a shit out on your back porch. Shit on shit on shit on shit on shit. Be perfectly honest with you, that whole 2-tone trailer and tramlin' tipping your hat to the taxpayers and things is kind of a common thing where I'm from. All I need is enough gas to get to the chicken fight and to pick up my medicine. I remember in the early 2000s, everybody got hooked on dope and everybody started busting everybody when they started getting caught with it. I remember being like 16 and partying 40-year-old dudes. They'd be like, here you go, young, get you a line of that. I was like 15 and learned from a 45-year-old dude that if you use a cigarette cellophane to bust your pill, good chance that stack's gonna blow your dust away and you're gonna lose half your dope waste of money. Kind of like eating them instead of snorting them, you know what I mean? You wasting them. Everybody started busting all their friends and shit. Even if he is telling on people, he wouldn't bust me. Then all the local small town dope heads started becoming lawyers. People, well, you know, if they say your name, that they probably busted you. If they don't sell them nothing. Did they actually say the word Percocet or was it code word? Oh God, you're hit, you're caught. Well, I done told you, if you ask them, you gotta say, you caught? And they gotta tell you if they are, man. Anyway, back on subject, like I was saying, where I'm from in the coal fields, you either got the coal mines, the coal trucks, the codeine, or a can't rig good check. Or if you one of them lucky motherfuckers that fall between the cracks and actually don't do no dope, you got somebody in your immediate family that's worked for them for 45 years, you get a job on the railroad. But my homeboy's daddy used to own a big-ass logging company, biggest one in our area. And he would go around and pay all the people that was going to die that was poor, that had a bunch of land. What he would do is he would say, well, I'll give you so much a month till you die, and when you die, you just give me your timber rights, and I'll just cut all the shit off of it. Then I'll give back to your family when I'm done. They pay a little bit of nothing for a whole lot of something. But anyway, most of my homeboys that was old enough to work, legally work for them, they worked in pills and cash under the table, you know? So I was like, well, fuck, man, I ain't gonna... My parents were like, what you gonna do when you get out of school? J-Rod's daddy's a fucking trazillionaire. I'm gonna work for him. It went over like a turd in a punch bowl. Learned my lesson on that shit too. But anyway, there was an old dude that was about 75 years old and he was his age. And he would always just like little boys, young teenagers. My homeboy's daddy wanted his farm, but he never would sell it and whatever and whatnot. But he could always get pain pills. He's doctor hopping's what he was doing. Had connections everywhere. He was one of them old school people was grandfathered in by all the other judges, lawyers, cops and shit that was dope heads before dope heads were considered criminals. He was old gay Bob, you know what I'm saying? Old Bobbert Felcher. But anyway, my homeboy's dad would get us to take our cowboy cut Wranglers and cut them off right the ass cheeks like Olympic swimmers, but denim. Just a little bag and ding ding. He'd take them up to old gay Bob and he'd bring us a bunch of paint and some money too. I was just thinking about that and I figured I'd share it with y'all.